Tonight claims police jobs will be slashed across Queensland. Health services on the line after federal government funding cuts. How you can own a piece of Virgin Australia Stadium. And a busy year ahead for Art Space Mackay.
Across Mackay, the Whitsundays and the coalfields, this is 7 Local News.
The new year has started badly for a Cannonvale man who's fighting to have the collapsed ceiling of his rental property repaired. Now, after more than 7 months of complaining, his real estate agent is ordering him to move out.
A contractor first noticed mildew patches forming on James Davison's ceiling. He says water was running down the inside of the walls.
I'm unsure if it was a month or 2 months later, but I heard a crash in here and the light fixture had come down and a big pile of water on the floor.
Parts of the ceiling in 2 rooms were then removed for safety reasons, and it's remained that way ever since.
I've had enough. There's only so many phone calls that you can make, and there's only so many... you don't want to call them threats, you want to say, please just get it done.
In November, Mr Davison took his real estate agent, PRD Nationwide, to the Queensland Administrative Tribunal. He won a proportion of back-paid rent, but was then issued a notice to leave. But he's refusing to move out until the roof is fixed. PRD Nationwide says the floor for the unit above needs to be repaired before work starts on Mr Davison's ceiling.
General rule of thumb is 28 days, which would have been the 14th of January, which would have been a pretty good result, taking into account the wet and the Christmas period, and it'll be well and truly done by that time.
The agent also says the notice to leave was on instructions from the owner.
At the end of the day, it's the owner's call, so she's asked that he be issued with a notice. I assume that there's reason that she wants him to move on.
Simon Nichols, 7 News.